Okay, listen, live streamed. So I'm pinned. So Sarah, don't worry, you're not going to be on. Okay, listen, live streamed. So I'm pinned. So Sarah, don't worry, you're not going to be on. Okay, all right. Good, we have one more joining. Okay, listen, live streamed. So I'm pinned. So Sarah, don't worry, you're not going to be on. Gotta pause that. Okay, all right. Good, we have one more joining. Okay, listen, live streamed. So I'm pinned. So Sarah, don't worry, you're not going to be on. Gotta pause that. Okay. All right. Good. We have one more joining. Okay. Listen, live streamed. So be on. Oh no, I can't see how to mute it. So okay. All right. Good. We have one more joining. Okay. Oh. Live streamed. Okay. Okay, we're ready. So if you just want to start taking some deep breaths in and out, we're going to start grounding. I'm going to call in the pyramid of protection and do the ancestral healing prayer. So just signaling to your body that you're dropping into sacred space. I'm going to spritz us with some beautiful rose bee love aura spray to just invite the frequency of this rose and the unconditional love. So just taking this in. I'm going to light this candle. And I have a fire behind me as well to really take in everything that we're going to be letting go of today. So welcoming grandfather, father in with his purification, with this creative spark. Calling in the element of water with this moon water that has been charged under the Gemini full moon last night and under the rays of the sun this morning. Calling in the element of air and the winds of change and the whispers of the secrets of the winds. Calling in the element of earth. Calling in the four directions, earth, east, west, north, and south. As we're invoking a pyramid around us, calling in the archangels to be at each point of each pyramid. Now anchoring 6 inches above our head, and then 6 inches below our feet, building this Merkaba of protection, banishing any negative influences, should there be any, commanding that this is a space where only unconditional love and light exists. We're going to cut all cords and attachments. We're going to call in our higher self to fill every cell of our body. As we see this pillar of light cascading down around us, swishing and swirling, cleansing each one of our chakra centers, releasing all that no longer serves us, calling back all which is ours. And then seeing this red thread going down from our womb space, energetic womb space, going down through earth, rock, soil, and crust, all the way down to the core of Mother Gaia. Just see what crystal is coming up for you to anchor in today. Just breathing in this frequency of Mother Earth essence down in the core of our being as we use this red thread to anchor us around the crystal and bring this essence all the way back up through earth, rock, root, crust, and earth, all the way back into our energetic womb space, all the way into our bodies. calling in our protectors to be present, calling in our divine team of light that is here for this divine appointment here today. And I'm invoking my torch, my power tool in front of me to be with us for this ancestral healing process. I'm calling in our spiritual teachers. And I'm asking for a gatekeeper for your client, for you, for each one of you individually to step forward. So I'm asking for your father gatekeeper to stand on the right side of you. And I'm calling in for your mother gatekeeper to stand on your left. Now, just close your eyes and open up your hands on your lap so you're able to receive as I drop and just give us an ancestral honoring prayer. The stars before me, the earth beneath me, the creative force that brought me into creation, the bloodline that brought me into being. I honor my father. I honor my mother. I chose my ancestral lineage. I honor them from afar and in this present moment for giving me life. Your blood runs through my veins. It is the link that always connects. It always protects and guides. I said blessings and thanks to my ancestral line, my father and my mother and beyond. I seek forgiveness and hear their forgiveness. I reflect on my soul. I know this cycle of life. I honor this cycle of life and give thanks. I set myself free from all the chains that no longer serve me. I am a vessel to partake in any of the help that is needed to support my ancestors at this time. I hear the call in the distance and the many souls I have chosen to help. The call of the ancestral work is the call of the soul, and so it is. And that has been channeled by Anthea Durant, the shaman that has initiated me into this sacred medicine. So just giving thanks to those ancestors. And so forgiveness is going to be the key element of today's session. And if things are coming up, just witnessing and releasing, most of the time you will have already known what the trigger is going to be because it's probably already surfaced in your life. And that I think is why the timing for this has been really good. I don't know how many of you guys watching this are in the States, but for me, I am in the States. So I have just had Thanksgiving with my family where I had a lot of clearing and cleansing coming with my father's side and how that has been affecting my relationship with Father God and the men in my life. So I'm very grateful for that. But it has come with many tears and night sweats and everything. So I will tell you that that if there are physical symptoms that arise with it, to just let that be. And when it comes to ancestral healing, I really love ancestral healing because I'm also an Akashic wisdom keeper, and they're very similar medicines that are actually very different. So when you access your Akashic records, you're really accessing your karmic imprints of what you have done and your life choices like throughout the span of your existence. And you could receive answers or release blocks and all the things in your Akashic records. This is very similar, but this is your ancestral healing. So often this has nothing to do with you, but this is what we chose to take on to clear at this time. And as I'm sure everyone here agrees, we are here at a very pivotal time to clear this. And so when we say that this is a call of the soul, it is so true. And there's also so much grace with releasing these things because they're not even ours to begin with. And so it's just like completely lifted. And it's just been miraculous what I have witnessed in my very first session when I was just even learning and we were practicing on each other. It was suicidal ideation that I had been carried on. And I had been suicidal my whole life. And it was just something that I had dealt with. And there was 3 times in my life that I became dangerously close to not surviving it, but I did. So celebrating that I'm still here. But when it got lifted overnight, I can't even explain. And I share this story because not only was it such a dramatic breakthrough for me, but you'll find that if it's something that you've always known, which will be the case with ancestral healing because this is something that you were born into. Like when my suicidal ideation completely left, I couldn't even get a hold of it. I can't even think about suicide now if I wanted to. It's just gone. It's not even there. It's not a part of my reality at all. And I did have to find other coping mechanisms because it actually used to bring me quite a large amount of peace to think, oh, I could always just leave. And so I had to, and so that came a bit of a shock to me because I was like, oh, whoa, wow, now I have to like really come up with these coping mechanisms. So with every healing modality, and working with the Akashic records is the same thing. Even after we cleared over the records, it might take another spin at us, right? To give us that opportunity to rewrite the story. And I would say that the ancestral healing goes a bit deeper and completely takes it away. And then you're just like, okay, wow, I actually just have to find something to fill this void. And that's why after we go through the process of forgiveness, we will be going through another energy medicine where you're going to be receiving and filling that space up with the medicine of the ancestors. And it's so powerful. I can't wait. I can't wait to share this with you further. Does anybody have any questions for me? You could unmute or you could just pop it into the chat. I'm looping. Oh, I'm not looping anymore, right? Okay. Um, okay. So we'll just dive right in. So the first part of our art process today is to go ahead and just grab your piece of paper. And yeah, just drop into your heart space and just feel into what has been coming up for you. When it comes to what this could be, often it could be in your thought processes, and there might be a feeling or energy attached to it. Yeah, the one that we'll paint on. Yep, because this is going to be like we're going to be layering. So a thick piece of paper is best. I'm going to be using watercolor for the paper for this because that's what I had available. But I know that there's also like multimedia paper or construction paper or just regular paper, whatever you have. But yeah, so I mean, okay, so what might be coming up? It could be a physical condition that has been along your line, like you all have diabetes, you all have, something that you could fall around your lineage. It might even just be pain in the back, like you might be just feeling a pain in your body. Like right now, for example, for me, I could feel a sharp pain that is presenting itself in the very back of my back, which usually means it's in the back of my high heart. um I'm also already feeling a clearing that's happening around the throat. And I'm actually starting to feel a bit nauseous and feeling that come up through that heart space. And sometimes I do energetically vomit when I'm doing some clearing work. And this is a very collective thing. So don't be put off guard if you witness some of that. I do wonder if there's an easier way and ask my guides to clear that from my consciousness, but it doesn't bother me. It could be in your mental body. So it could be depression, it could be anxiety, it could be your low self-worth. It could be anything like that. And so just tuning into your body, and we're going to take this pencil and this pen, and I'm just going to put some soft music in the background for us as we take a couple minutes just writing down. And you could like literally just write it down like as you're journaling. It might just be words, but start feeling into what want to come up. And these are going to be your triggers. These are going to be what's coming up to be healed. Just give this 1 more minute. Okay, so now I invite you to look at your piece of paper and see what stands out there the most. And we're gonna use that to journey into. And so I won't, since we're are streaming live on YouTube, I won't read these comments out loud just for your private. Actually, yeah, I will, just without your names if that's okay. But I would love you to name in just one word what wants to be released today, because this will be collective and we are naming for each other, because as we heal it with ourselves, we are healing it with everybody. Andrea said shame. That's mine. Mine's personal. Absolutely 100% okay. I will show you the picture that came up with mine. Mine was 100% around shame, mostly around my sexuality, but then a beautiful picture came forth that really surprised me, that had the swan energy. There was like this like full energy, lion energy, fire energy that was already coming in on this paper. But shame, yeah, because shame came up for me really fast. Codependency. For this next portion of this journey, I'm going to put on a drum track and we're going to go on a shamanic journey. So this is, wait, no, now we're going to take the oil pastels. So if you have brought your oil pastels or your crayons, just really from your heart space, pay attention to what colors are coming in right now, because these are going to be the healing frequencies, the colors of healing frequencies. I know for me, magenta is already coming in really big. The violet ray is coming in. Blue, green around the heart chakra. So just start feeling what colors want to come in. And we are literally going to cover our entire paper with the oil pastels, and we're completely scribbling over it all. And when you do this, enjoy it, enjoy the scribbling process. It's so invite your inner child in, calling in all aspects of ourself. And this part should feel good. And you may be feeling things come up as your body, as you're scribbling over. Just asking that ease and grace is assisting us through this process today. And if you don't have the oil pastels, crayons work for this. It's just you want something like a little bit oily. Or if you just have markers, just scribble over with markers. Once we have our paper completely scribbled over, I love it. Oh my goodness, I already see like a hawk, like a hawk-like bird. The Emerald Order and the tribe people come in with me frequently. And so also notice like who's coming in? Who's coming in for you? So once you have it completely covered, this is where we're going to take our black acrylic paints and we're going to cover up the oil pastel with the black paints. I do have a brush, but this is so funny. I already can tell I'm going straight for my fingers just to prove to you how unperfect and messy and our inner child is just like, oh my gosh, this is so much fun. It's probably why I didn't put paintbrushes as mandatory. It is not uncommon that I want my fingers involved touching the art. Although I will have to go wash my hands after this. Until it's completely covered in black acrylic paints. Now I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back while you guys are doing this. Just give a couple more minutes for this process. As you're using that black paint, I'm just gonna start explaining what we're gonna be doing next. So now we're gonna be going on a shamanic journey. And so if you are not familiar with shamanic journey, this is where we do enhance a trance-like state using the sound of a drum. And we will be setting our intentions to go on a tunnel journey to connect to subtle time, to heal the thought form of what shame by going to the origin of where it started and to send healing. So if this is a physical problem, if you don't even know what it is, but you just feel something in your stomach, you could use anything that's coming up as a point of origin to journey into. And our cat is coming in for the healing today. You could use anything. We're just wanting to use one. We have ant medicine here. So I will be repeating that intention for us and using that fill in the blank 3 times as I start the drum beat. Then I will be using my voice when it's time to let us know when we're going to the healing portion. So the first portion is going to be going to the origin where we will be witnessing what is coming up. If no matter what you receive when your visual is okay. You might just feel it in your body. You might have the vision. You might hear. Just be open to what comes through without any judgment, and allow that process to happen. And then you'll feel the energy shift when we go from receiving and acknowledging and witnessing the ancestor of what has been at the origin of this root cause. And then the second half is going to be sending healing to it. This is going to be a 16-minute journey, and it will have its own callback with the drum. And I will be putting this in the chat for you guys to have access to later. It's by Sandra Ingerman, which is a shaman that I've been following quite a while now, mostly with her work that she's been doing with Egypt, and she's just wonderful. Then when we come back from the journey, that will lead us to the next part. So does anybody have questions on this? Okay, is everybody ready? Let's begin. I'm going on a tunnel journey to connect to subtle time, to heal shame, whatever yours is, by going to the origin of where this has originated and sending healing to this. I am going on a tunnel journey to connect to subtle time, to heal shame, by going to the origin of where this thought form has started and sending healing to it. I am going on a tunnel journey to connect to subtle time, to help heal shame, by going to the origin of where this has started and sending healing to it. Already going directly to the healing, but you may stay in your own story. I'm just going to put myself. Hey. Well, a lot of energy is coming through. This is interesting. Yeah. Yeah. I'm frozen. We'll echo. Okay, let's see. If I'm away from my computer, this helps. So I'm frozen on that end. I might have to close out, but it won't even let me close out. Okay, so sorry. Still echoing. But let's complete this process, huh? So repeat after me. I want you to drop into your heart space. Coming outside for this. Feeling the sunshine. And I want you to repeat after me. I return this thought form to its origin. I illuminate this with love. I am grateful for the learning. I ask forgiveness for all soul affiliations who I may have harmed by creating this. And I forgive all those who have created this and who have caused me harm. I set myself free from this influence forever so I can move forward with my life. And now I am going to put on another playlist and I will be sending through another round of energy medicine that is going directly to you to fill in the space now that this has been released and healed. So keep your eyes open as I put on this new playlist. And it'll probably be probably be 15, 20 minutes of energy healing that is going to be coming through for you now. Can you guys hear me now? Interesting. I'm so sorry. Can we hear it now? The music. Okay, let's try this again, sort of.
Are you playing it from your phone?
Well, my phone is now host.
Oh, okay.
And so
It's
is it not
going
coming
in
down
and out.
good? Would you guys rather just receive the playlist in the chat? Here you go. I could do it that way too. What is better? Are you guys able to see that playlist and put it on? Okay. Okay, so we'll do it this way. You guys hear it now?
Take just a minute, come and rest here by my side.
That's working.
Let me tell you your
Okay. Okay, it's about to come back on. It's just doing the intro section. So let's try this again. I love it. Technology acts like this. It's a sign that some big time medicine is coming through. So this is your turn now to just receive. Just going to use my sistrum. Rattle around you. Calling in your guides that love you unconditionally. And since this is done in mediumship, you may feel your ancestors around you or things directly being done to you individually.
the voice of a mother and a father and a child. Would you recognize the truth? Do you feel the love that's falling from my eyes? Take just a minute, come and rest here by my side. Let me tell you your own story. Let me walk you through your lives. Only a second, that's all it takes to realize there's 100,000 angels by your side. There's 100,000 angels by your side. Do you hear me talk to you? I whisper through doorways and pathways of your mind, clear like the morning dew, and fresh from my journey, cross an ocean of blue. Take just a minute, come and rescue my side. Let me tell you your own story. Let me walk you through your lives. Only a second, it's all it takes to realize there's 100,000 angels by your side. There's 100,000 angels here tonight. 'cause we're letting go. I can hear it coming, I hear it in your soul, so I'll sing it with you, 'cause we're letting go. I walk by your side, the wind out our backs, 'cause we're shedding, blooming, we're letting go. Oh, give it, oh, give to the wind and give it to the leading tide and give it to the burning embers. 'Cause we're letting go. I can feel it coming, I see it in her eyes. There's a new way rising, 'cause we're letting go. I'll sing it to you with all of my soul, 'cause we're letting go. I can feel it coming, I feel it in my bones. There's a new way rising, 'cause we're letting go. I walk by your side, the wind out our backs, 'cause we're shedding, blooming, we're letting go.
Right. So thanking our guides, guardians, ascended masters, mentors that have been here for this energy alignment session. Asking that this is received and integrated in every cell of our body with peace and grace until it unfolds at its own pace. Now, if you want to, I think I said 90 minutes. So you guys, some of you guys might have to go. I hope you all have a chance to stay. But go ahead and grab your art piece and like just a sharp object. And still staying in this trance-like state, just use your hand to automatically start drawing any symbols or artwork or any portals that want to be come through. So as I scrape my paper, it is taking the black acrylic paint away, and you could see the oil pastel creating that picture underneath. And so using this to write these healing symbols that you have received, any codes, any art, any pieces. And we'll just take a couple minutes now in this process. I'm going to stop the live streaming now. So if you are part of this live stream, I invite you to reach out to me for any witnessing and to complete this at your own time. You now have a talisman and a portal to enter into for this ancestral wisdom and to connect to your soul tribe. So thank you for being a part of this healing journey with us today.